You know what it do, man. It is your boy Abdul up next, and I'm back with another video today, man. Yes, Sirski. And today we got another school threat, bro. So let's be real, we love the drama. I ain't gonna lie, even if you don't love the drama, I do. But today we got the 15-year-old who killed his parents and did a mass school pop. So from the thumbnail, we should already know what we are dealing with. We are not dealing with a Jaquavius. This is not a gangster popper. This is a school threat. We're dealing with Timothy today. And when we hear the reason why in the video, it's probably because he got bullied, because he got rejected and bullied. So instead of just taking his L like a man, he went and took his anger out on the classmates that said nothing to him. There could be no reason in this video that makes it make sense. But let's see what it is. 3, 2, 1.
911, what is your emergency?
And a shooting at Thurston High School.
Okay.
Kip turned around and was like, okay, you need to get out of here.
I had no other choice. I couldn't.
You were feeling really guilty.
And then every time you hear them, they sound like a squeaker. Why all the school threats always sound like they balls never drop? Was you talking tough at least in real life to your friends? Is that how you get in front of the police? Why every time the school threat is a squeaker?
Hey there, glad to see you back here. Have you ever felt compared to someone else when you were growing up? Perhaps you had a sibling who is doing better at school or sports, or perhaps you felt like you simply weren't meeting your family's expectations at a certain point. It's hard to be
I don't care about that.
Well, no one is. But sometimes teenagers can start to feel huge amounts of resentment towards their parents as they see their disappointment. In happy scenarios, families learn how to support their children through their learning process, and the children learn to be grateful for it. However, there are...
I don't get the little in competition with the older brother or sister type of thing. Y'all on a team, alright? That's the thing. You're not supposed to even let nobody start that. If you hear somebody try to compare you to your brother and sister, you're supposed to be happy for them because y'all on a team. If they do good in life, you eventually gonna do good in life. And at least you have the energy of somebody doing good in life in your life to motivate you to do good in your life.
Unhappy scenarios too. Sometimes kids never truly feel loved or appreciated. Instead, they give in to anger, and this turns...
Look at this kid, bro. You look like the star of the baseball team, my brother. You're not supposed to be like this. This is why you dads, Timothy's dad always trying to take him go hunting. Yo, let's get some deer. I have a white shorty on my line right now. She told me she goes hunting with her dad on dad-daughter dates. I'm like, damn. Y'all don't go bowling no more? He done got to aim so good, he popped everybody in the school. These be the same dudes busting my ass in Call of Duty. So I know he used that aim in real life.
To hate. And when it gets to this point, anything can happen. On May 20th, 1998, 15-year-old Kip Kinkel took the lives of his parents, classmates, and teachers in a shooting so that it left people in Oregon shattered.
Fuck this video. They said Oregon. I don't care. I don't care. Yo, bro, you said y'all are in Oregon? Yo, bro, he must have did a... No wonder why they called it a mass shooting. After that shooting, he probably done got everybody else that was there. Shit. Family.
It seemed like the perfect spot to start a family. And for a time it was.
In the middle of the woods?
Were Spanish school teachers who loved nature. They had a daughter, Kristen, and a son who was 6 years younger than Kristen. Kipland, or Kip. Kristen was a straight...
Kipling? Kipling? You know where that's from, Jesse. Mr. Kipling? They called you Kipling? Yo mama hates you. Goodness gracious. You grew up in the nature and your name was Kipling. Oh, hell no.
And her teachers and parents expected nothing less. But when Kip got to school age, he was diagnosed with a pretty bad case of dyslexia. His teachers even recommended he stayed home for a few more years. Bill and Faith listened to the advice. But Kip was devastated.
Because then all of a sudden, here are all his friends going on, and he's back.
In a family where everyone excelled at what they did, it was tough for Kip to constantly feel like a disappointment.
Kristen's gonna show us some headstands. Handstands. Look at that.
Little try-hard ass. I could do that too. Don't think you doing anything. I could do that too, bitch. Hand. Stand. Oh, fuck. Oh, I swear I got this. Stand.
Kip's doing a handstand. I think that Kip...
They got you on 4K footage.
Sound and look
being
like
a bot.
Innocent Sunday family video, but to Kip, these painful memories were piling up. Why couldn't he be
They got
as
my boy
good
in
as his
4K.
sister or his peers? Then came Kristen's time to leave home, and she went to college. Soon, the dynamics changed.
Here's my thing, Kip. Okay, she's better than you at handstands. So what? Who cares, bro? It's a damn handstand. I can understand that she's better than if the handstand made her $1 million. All it did was give her some credit. So at the end of the day, Kip, you know what you are? An attention seeker. You know who are attention seekers? Girl.
I saw myself a lot of times as a mediator between my parents and my brother. My parents were getting older. My parents were in their mid-50s. There's a huge generation gap in between there. You know, one little thing that he would do would be awful.
When Faith and Bill overreacted to Kip's behavior, Kristen would step in and remind them that he was just a kid and had no bad intentions.
W
With Kristen
sister.
out at college, Bill and Kip's relationship deteriorated. They would even fight over every little thing. And at school,
Goodness.
it wasn't any better. Kip started being bullied, so he asked his parents to let him join a karate class.
That's
He
not
was
good.
interested in some self-defense because he just wasn't real happy with some things that some kids would say to him.
Oh my God, these be the kids in school that be trying to kick in fights. This little nigga went to karate to learn how to fight. I mean, I don't blame him. I'm gonna throw my kid in that thing too. But this really means nothing but school threat more and more. Mom, people are bullying me. Can you put me in karate? The fuck? This little nigga about to kick you in a fight. I ain't fighting Kip. He gonna flip you. These the real school threats. If you use your feet in a fight, you automatically a school threat. My nigga about to kick you in your face though. The defense mechanism.
Soon enough, Kip started hanging out with some of the most troublesome kids at the school, the skaters and the smokers, most of which were in and out of juvie. When he was in 8th grade, Kip and his friends were caught stealing CDs from a local mall. Upset and at a loss, Bill and Faith decided to distract their son with a computer. They figured he loved games, so he would spend more time online and less time getting in trouble. But now, he could do whatever he wanted on that computer.
At this point, we have to blame the parents. If you got shitty parents, you just got shitty parents. Have the dad present and the dad still not doing any work. Shit, I mean, shit, Javante don't got no dad, but he at least a decent nigga. He over here stealing CDs. You might as well throw a little red flag around your neck. You get him more gangster than the niggas in East Atlanta.
You know, a lot of parents don't check on their kids when they're in their room because they're in the room, they're safe.
Kip spent most of his time in his room watching adult films and listening to songs
Watching adult how do you spend most of your time in your room beating your meat? Yo, we are watching the case of the biggest loser of all time.
with very violent lyrics. He was also researching ways to make bombs. Once,
What?
Kip and his friends downloaded a creepy recipe for making homemade bombs and sent it
Hey dude, let's fucking make a bomb, bro. Dude, I'm getting fucking sick and tired of life right now. Like, dude, I tried my wrist a few times, dude, but fuck it, let's just go ahead and make the bomb, bro. These school threats, bro, I tell you, bro. This one thing, the ops got a bomb. Jaquavius ain't never had a bomb. If the ops got a bomb, I don't want no smoke. The fuck, nigga, this not Korea versus US. Nigga got a bomb. The ops got a bomb. I'm telling him sorry. I'm just being honest. If the ops got a bomb, I'm saying sorry.
to the school.
Anything.
However, by the time he was a young teenager, Kip had convinced his parents to get him a BB gun and a knife.
Yo, this is the strangest guy I've seen. He said, Mom, can you get me a knife for Christmas?
This is what he had amassed by 1998. When he was 11, Kip asked Bill to get him a real gun. Afraid that if he didn't, it would be some sort of forbidden fruit that Kip would want even more, he bought him a rifle for his 12th birthday.
If you bought him a gun on his 12th birthday, what grade you in when you in 12th? 12, nigga, 12. You in like 6th grade. In 6th grade, I still wasn't even allowed to play Call of Duty. I ain't even gonna front. Bro, he didn't even get a chance to become a prestige master. He went straight to do it in real life.
When Kip was arrested after throwing rocks at cars, Faith decided to take him to a psychologist. The first report said Kip shed some tears when talking about his father. He said his mother saw him as a good kid with bad habits, while his dad saw him as a bad kid with bad habits. He also said that he made explosives with gasoline to vent his anger. He felt bored, tired, and had no appetite. Kip was diagnosed with major depression symptoms and was even prescribed Prozac.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Kip, I would never speak to you. You know when you texting a nigga, bro, Kip, I swear to God, you could hit me up and say, bro, it's an emergency. I'm not opening your message. Yo, this Kip nigga is strange.
Also advised Bill to ease up on Kip, and he tried.
This
They
is the
even
craziest
started
op.
discussing guns. Desperate to have a better relationship with his son, Bill bought Kip a semi-automatic gun and took him to a safety class. He also set a rule. Kip could only use this gun at home with him.
You bought him all these straps and he used them to take you off the map. This is what you get. What I don't care what my kid asks for. I'm not getting my kid a few things no matter how many times he asks. This nigga could ask me for a dog. I'm telling him no, because I'm scared of dogs. This nigga could ask me for a strap. My kid should not even know guns exist at the age 12. Only thing I cared about was the damn Beyblades. When I was in 6th grade, I still put my WWE toy in my book bag with me every day to school. And every time at lunchtime, if it was smoke, it's smoke. Beyblades and all, fidget spinners and all.
He quit taking Prozac, and his psychologist agreed that they could take a break from the therapy sessions. The summer of 1997 seemed to be a very good one for the Kinkle family. Then, Kip started high school at Thurston High, the same school Bill had taught at for decades until his retirement. Within days, Bill called a friend.
I can remember Bill saying, "Stoney, I need some help with my son. I'm a little concerned about him getting a good start at Thurston High School."
Don Stone got him into the school's football team, not for performance,
Oh
but
my
in order
God.
to keep Tip making friends and feeling included.
The football team is high school. By high school, you can't join the football team if you not played football your whole life. Put that little nigga in French club. Robotics. He looked like he loved robotics. Now he's really about to get bullied. I don't have to hear the rest because he's trash.
But instead of finding friends, Kip felt even more isolated, a scrawny guy in a group of sporty boys. He would write in his diary that he is always alone, and he hates himself.
Bro got
for
a
what he
diary.
became. In one of his school reports, he wrote, "Love is a horrible thing. It makes things kill and hate." Kip had dated a girl for a few months, but it had recently ended. This only added more angst to Kip's dark feelings about his parents and school. While he was writing about hatred and people dying, Kip was also watching the news. More and more often, TV reports would mention mass school shootings. Soon enough, Kip started telling his friends about how he wanted to commit a school shooting as well.
Yo, I'm just really shaking my head in disbelief. This dude really has to go.
You gotta go.
You said, hey, dude, school's pissing me off, man. Dude, let's just shoot it.
But if he was going to go out, he'd try to take as many people out with him. And then also, if he was going to shoot people, like at a school, that he'd kill himself. And like, he couldn't believe that the other kids didn't just shoot themselves instead of sitting there and...
At home, Bill and Faith looked more and more tired. They didn't want to speak about Kip with their friends anymore, and it seemed like they had just lost all hope of having a good relationship with their son. On the morning of May 20th, 1998, Kip brought a weapon to school. But the police were tipped off, and he had spent $110 on it that morning. Detective Al Warthen came.
He tipped the officers to allow him to get a shooting in? So not only does the little nigga need the death penalty, but the officers need a death penalty too. You damn stripper. How you letting dudes pay to kill people? He paid $110. You broke ass officers. Lord have mercy.
To school and asked to talk to Kip.
And I noticed that Kip was extremely nervous.
Kip admitted to the officer that he had a loaded weapon in his locker. The detective arrested Kip and took him to the station. He was charged with taking a firearm to a public location and buying a stolen gun. But he was released to Bill later that day.
And he got up, he put his hand on Kip's shoulder, and the two of them walked out and left the police department.
This was a big moment for Kip. The school expelled him, and his parents took his guns away. There would be no more tolerance for his violent behavior from now on.
Little did the parents know.
Okay, that's it. You know, this is going to end right here, one way or the other. He's either going to straighten up or he's going to ship out.
This was very clear to Kip too, so that night he made a decision.
Oh my God. What worse could he do, bruh?
On the evening of May 20th, Kip climbed down the stairs to the kitchen where his dad was sitting. He was armed with a .22 caliber rifle. He aimed it at the back of Bill's head and fired. Faith was still out in town for the day, unaware that her son had been expelled, arrested, or that he had killed her husband. When Faith got home, Kip greeted her with a weapon. He told her he loved her and fired several shots into her face and heart. There was no coming back for this. Kip listened to the Romeo and Juliet soundtrack
just squad wiped
the whole night. When the sun came up, he loaded
and he did it
himself
to
with
Shakespeare
and ammo and headed to the school, driving his parents' car. He walked down the school hallways until he bumped into his friend.
I didn't know it was Kip until Kip turned around and was like, okay, you need to get out of here.
When his friend—
That's why I rock with Timothy's. I swear we cool, bruh. I swear I love you, bruh.
Wasn't sure what he was talking about, Kip pulled out his gun and started shooting at everyone else.
At everyone?
Inside the cafeteria, Kip fired 48 shots in under a minute. He hit 24 students.
911, what is your emergency? There's a shooting at Thurston High School. Okay.
Here, kids.
20? 20? Yo, this little nigga's ninja, bro. Yo, this is TSM Myth. This is Prime Daquan. But this is why I don't get these school stats. Why are you gonna pop somebody that did nothing? That is just unfair to me. You gon' pop me, bro. I didn't do shit.
Screaming.
Some of them are critical.
And I might heard some pop, 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 pop.
Involving a gunman and a rifle.
This mom is yelling, he's got a gun, get out of here.
There's been a shooting. Kids are running
I could smell blood.
Oh my God.
Looked, saw
20 people, bro.
Legs.
When Kip was out of ammo, a group of students beat him into submission and pinned him to the floor.
Bro said out of ammo. Out of ammo. He let off all the shots. You're fiending. You're so strange. Yo, this little nigga is the strangest shit I've seen in my life.
He shouted at them to just kill him. When a police officer arrested him, Kip attacked him with a knife. That's when they realized Kip had killed his parents too. When they got to their home, loud opera music was playing. Finally, they found the bodies of Bill and Faith covered with sheets. At the police station, Kip broke down.
Bro's getting the penalty. Bro's getting the penalty. You're not responding. See, he was in high school. He was in high school. He thought the game was real life. Bro, you're not respawning. What are you doing? Like, bro, you know you're not about to respawn, right?
Because he couldn't tell her about killing Bill. He said once he killed his dad, he had no other choice but to kill his mom and everyone at school too. Then he just kept saying he wanted to die. Kip pled guilty to 4 counts of first-degree murder and 26 counts of attempted murder. He was sentenced to 111 years in prison with no possibility of parole.
Don't even give him the penalty. He needs to suffer there.
Or closure for the victims. Kip will never be able to forgive himself or live with himself. And the many people he hurt will forever struggle to—
I need to know, where is Kipling today? That man has 111 years. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Get comfortable, bruh. I hope you like nigga ass, because that's all that's going to be available for you, my boy. I ain't going to front. Shout out to these 4 people right here. I give a shout out to 4 people at the end of every video. If you want a shout out, all you have to do is like this video and let me know that you liked it in the comment section. I am looking. It's your boy Dooley. I'll catch you in the next one. Yes, sir.